Hey guys, welcome to RBSG Season 5, Episode 2. And it's Tammy's month, and Tammy's word was assume. So what she challenged us with is, if you told somebody you had a beauty channel, how would they assume that you do your makeup? So if you're interested, stick around. We're going to have some fun. Okay guys, so RBSG, Random Beauty Support Group, is a way for us to get together and challenge each other, get each other out of our comfort zones. And we have a group of ladies. They each get assigned a month. It's myself and Tish that are doing it this season. And when my month comes up, Tish will generate a word for me. When she gives me that word, I have to think on it for a minute and decide what I would like everybody to do with that. But it is up to their interpretation to make it come to life. So not everybody's videos are probably going to come from the same way. You know what I mean? So like for me, when somebody tells me they have a beauty channel, because I have a beauty channel, I assume that they do reviews, unboxings, skincare, all kinds of different things that it can be when you tell somebody that you have a beauty channel, how they would assume or what they would assume that you do or how you do your makeup. A lot of channels do reviews of newer makeup. You know, sometimes they shop their stash, but lots of times they do reviews on new makeup. So I got a new palette in the mail a couple days ago, and I've been dying to play with it. It's the Nomad Fairy Tale Europe palette, and I'm stoked to dive into this. So what we're going to do is what people would assume. You do a review, right, of a new makeup palette. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to review this new makeup palette. And so let's get this open and show you what it looks like inside. I was one of the first probably orders that went in, because they said that the first however many orders get the fairy tale book. So I'm excited for this. Nomad, if you don't know, is a destination brand. So they travel all over the world and they create eyeshadow palettes based on the places that they go. And they theme it towards that. Let's see, the cause that they support a cause in every area so like, can I talk? Anyways, profits from the sales of the palette, they give some to a cause in the area that the palette was inspired by. So this time it is, we are proud to support UNESCO World Heritage Center that helps preserve heritage sites around the world, like the inspiring European castles. So this is inspired by European castles, and so they're donating to a cause that helps to keep those places taken care of, and so that people for centuries in the future can go and enjoy those places and see a little bit of history. So I love that about Nomad so much, and they're fast becoming my favorite brand, really. All these palettes right here are Nomad. So, I mean, hello. The front of the palette is just stunning. They just do the most amazing jobs with their packaging. And it's like a little bit raised. It says Nomad, and it says Fairy Tale Europe here. There's the back. And then let's look at the pretties inside. There is a mirror. And the mirror says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" I love this so much. All right, shall we do a big reveal? Does this fold all the way back? It does. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Stunning, just stunning. So this is all mattes down here, and then we got all shimmers and special shades up here. So some people might not like, I don't know, like this setup like 100%, you know what I mean? But to give you the mattes as a base, because that's what these are supposed to be, like a base for these right here. So I think it's stunning. I don't even want to stick my fingers in this bad boy because, like, I mean, come on, guys. It's just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let me read a little bit about it. And I'll swatch this and insert swatches in here so that you can see all the shades, but I'm not going to swatch it until after I use it. New Fairy Tale Europe Intense Color and Chrome Palette. The palette, dazzling spectrum of princess shimmers designed for mixing and matching, balanced with versatile neutrals, creating the perfect base for a sparkling look. 6 light to deep mattes, 9 belle of the ball shimmers, and 3 magical multichromes. The destination, princess castles and storybook settings. Once upon a time in a European land far, far away, a place full of romantic castles, storybook landscapes, and adorable woodland animals, the enchanting tales of Cinderella, Snow White, and others come to life in these magical destinations. From Alcázar de Segovia in Spain, that originally inspired Disney, to Sleeping Beauty's castle, Schloss Neuschwanstein in Germany, come with us to explore the inspiration for your favorite fairy tale and celebrate a world of happily ever afters. That is so exciting, you guys. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, so I got Singe Beauty brushes right here, which are brushes that I use quite a bit. I also have this one right here, which I like to use for putting the shade on the outer V, because the way that it's angled like that, I just feel like it angles it upwards along the outer part of my eye to give that line, you know what I mean? And then these fluffy brushes right here from Singe, I use to blend out. I've used this one to pack shades down as well. So, but mainly these are for blending. This one I like to use to lay down the shimmer shades, and this one as well. Sometimes I use this one to lay shades down on the outer V as well. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. You know what I mean? I just kind of go with whatever. All right, so what shade do I want to go into first? I don't know. Oh, we need a base. We need a base. Which base do I want to use? I think I'm going to use the P. Louise today. And this is in Rumor 01. All right, so I just put a little bit on the lid, and then I use this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and I just use it to tap down the base all over my lid for the shadow. I feel like personally, in my opinion, the bases help to grab the pigment. Sometimes I'll set the base with a light shade that's kind of like skin toned, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just go in with the shadow. Usually my looks, I mean, I haven't had a look that I'm like completely and totally disgusted with. You know what I mean? It's like, do I look at some of the looks that I do and say, well, this could look better, this could look better. You know what I mean? Like, there's always room for improvement, but I haven't been like, felt like I have to wash it off and redo it, you know? I try to take my time as much as possible when I'm doing my eye looks, especially in the morning while I'm getting ready for work, you know? It's my relaxed time. I think we're gonna go in with, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to read these, Neuschwanstein, that castle that I read about. That's this shade right here. I don't know if I said that right. I probably butchered the heck out of it, and I apologize. Maybe I should have, like, the Google where you can put in the word and it'll tell you how to pronounce it. That would be a lot of work, though, you guys. That would be a lot of work. But that's so beautiful. I don't want to dig into it because the embossments are so pretty. I'm going to, though. I'm going to. I don't want to mess it up. All right, where's my mirror? My handy dandy little mirror that I got in, it was my Christmas box from Becky. Becky's Empty Nest. And I use this all the time. One side's magnification, so it kind of makes things bigger for me to be able to see my placement and blending a little bit better. Am I a professional? No, I am not. I am not a, like, practicing MUA or anything like that. I just like to play in makeup. I did take an online course, so I am like a certified MUA, but I don't do makeup for like a living or anything like that. It was just an opportunity that came up from Barbara Jean. She suggested me to be able to do the free online course, and all I had to do was like review it. And I thought it was an amazing course. I mean, it doesn't get into like a lot of artistic stuff, but it gives you the basics of, you know, sanitizing all your stuff and how to apply makeup and how to find somebody's skin tone match for their, you know, foundation and stuff, and how to keep your area clean, just basic makeup skills, you know. And it was a lot of fun. I got to practice on my sister and my niece, which was awesome. They would come over and let me do their makeup for the course. So I mean, like, if I wanted to practice makeup, I could, but it's more of like me time, relax time. Sitting here doing my makeup, really, I don't know, the whole process is just relaxing to me. And that's why I get up so early in the morning. People are like, why do you get up so early? Because I enjoy the process of getting ready in the morning. And when I have to rush out the door because I got up late, you know, it puts me in a bad mood. So I like to get up early. Sometimes I'll have a cup of coffee while I'm doing my makeup. I sit here and watch YouTube videos, you know, and catch up with my friends. So it's just, this shade is just absolutely beautiful. I feel like it needs to come out a little more though. All right, that's what we've got. I'm probably gonna have to like clean it up a little bit, you know what I mean? But I think it's looking all right for right now. All right, I'm gonna take this Singe Beauty brush and I'm gonna go into, I think I wanna go into that, which one? I don't know if I want to take this one or this one. I think I'll take this one and kind of go over it, and then maybe go into this one and go over that and kind of do a blending process. So let's go into the deeper one. I'll try to remember to insert pictures up in here too, so you know what shades I'm using. This one is, I don't know how to read these words, you guys, and I feel bad saying it like terribly wrong, you know what I mean? Somebody might watch my video and be offended because I mispronounced something that I didn't mean to mispronounce, which happens a lot, you know. I think it's so frustrating, you guys. And not that I haven't done it myself, you know, where somebody says something and I take it the wrong way, but I get over it, you know what I mean? Because like, if you really know the person, you understand that if somebody has a really good heart and they really have good intentions, just because they say something wrong, you know, like my head works in a different way. Like something will happen and a thought comes into my head and I just spurt out the first thought that comes to my head without taking the time to think about it. Was I doing it to offend anybody or hurt anybody's feelings? No, I just like jumped the gun. I didn't take the time to think about it, because I'm going to go into that a little bit later on. Sometimes you don't have time to sit there and mull over, you know, exactly how you want to say something. And then later on, I'll be sitting watching TV or something, and all of a sudden a thought pops into my head like, I should have said it this way, or I should have said it that way. And sometimes I get frustrated that people don't understand what I'm trying to say, and they take it the wrong way, because it's like, then I try to say it a different way, and then people think that you're making excuses for what you did the first time. No, I'm just trying to make it make sense to you. Like you should take the time to try and explain things that make sense to me. I don't know if I explained that right, but that's just how my that's how my mind works. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense to me in my head and what I'm trying to say, and then you're saying it and the other person's taking it the wrong way, and it's like, no, that's not what I meant. And they're like, oh yeah, you probably, you know what I mean? Do you understand where I'm coming from? It can be very frustrating. Now, what shade do I want to use now? They're all so pretty, you guys. Okay, all right. I think I'm going to go into the dark blue, which is Snow Queen. I can read that one. And I'm going to use this flat, fluffy Singe Beauty brush. And I'm going to pick that up. I'm messing up the embossments. Not fair. Okay, I'm just going to tap this right on the line there where that brown shade ends. I'm just going to tap it down there and just try and build up the pigment to where I like it. It's always best to start out light because it's easier to add more and build up than it is to try and take away. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't mind if this is a really pal in your face, bright, loud look. I would actually prefer it to kind of build up to that, to be completely honest with you. All right, I'm going to color switch my brush off. I need to get a new sponge for my color switcher. And I'm going to go into Love Story, which is the light pale turquoise blue shade. I'm using this Singe Beauty brush. The video is getting super long, guys, and I apologize. And I'm going to tap that shade in here. You can wet your brush or use your finger to apply the shade to give you more pow-powness. I'm going to spray my brush. I don't normally do that, but we're doing it today. Alrighty guys, this is what we've got going on right now. I definitely need to clean it up a little bit, but those shades, these two right here, are absolutely stunning. And then I used this one, and this one, and they... Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? All right, so this video is getting super long. I really want to get into these shades right here. Are you kidding me right now? Anyways, I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to finish up all my makeup, and then I'm going to come back and show you the final look and give you my final thoughts on the palette. This video might be a little longer than it's supposed to be, but oops, I'll be back. Alrighty guys, I'm back and the look is done. This is what we've got going on with the look. What are you guys thinking? Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. All right, let me give you a rundown of the shades I used. I used this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then I went into this one on the inner corner. And this is a freaking stunner. I don't know. Can you see it's like pink and is there a little bit of blue in there? Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. So I put that on the inner corner. I did use one of the sponge tip applicators to put on the shades. And then I used this like kind of flat pencil brush to put the inner corner in. But this is what we've got going on. And I just think, are you kidding me? This is a stunning palette. Nomad can do no wrong in my eyes. They really can't. So, you know, highly recommend. I think it's worth every freaking penny I spent on this palette, and I would do it again. I do have a code with them, NENE10 in all caps. It'll save you 10% on your order. And if you wait till they have sales and then you use the code, I don't know if you can stack. You might be able to, but then you could save even more money. So anyways, I highly recommend, if you haven't checked out Nomad, that you do. Like, you can't go wrong. The Speakeasy was great. The Polar Express is great. The Chamonix palette is great. Like, they're like killing the game right now. So highly recommend. I think they're great. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Sorry for talking your ear off. There will be a playlist linked down below with all the other beauty ninjas. This week's gonna be fun, guys. So I highly recommend that you go check out the other ladies and see what they're doing, because I've gotten, not sneak peeks, but I've heard ideas floating around, so they're going to be amazing videos. Let me know, what do you think of this look? I love them so much. It's just beautiful, and I can't wait to get into the other shades. But I hope you all have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. I hope you all take care and stay safe. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff as well as a lot of other things, please join the family, Nene's Glam Squad. It's free, doesn't cost a thing. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure to turn the notification bell up to all. That way you can get notified anytime I make a new upload. Give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Say hi, let me know that you stopped by. I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.